गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जसोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन जसोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन जसोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन जमुना तीरावनचारे जमुना तीरावनचारे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Jaya Radha Krishna Chandra Radha Krishna Chandra Radhe Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Ashtotarasi His Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnavrindra Ki Rantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naranjaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayesha Bhadresho
मैत्रेय उवाच प्रजापत्यं तु तत्तेजा परतेजोहनम् इति तदारवर्तानि शतम् संकमाना सुरार्दना मैत्रेय उवाच
darkness in all directions. But it appears from this verse of Srimad Bhagavatam that the sun is the source of light for all the planets in the universe. The modern scientific theory, which states that there are many suns in each universe, is not supported by this verse. It is understood that in each universe there is only one sun which supplies light to all the planets. In the Bhagavad-gita, the moon is also stated to be one of the stars. There are many stars, and when we see them glittering at night, we can understand that they are reflectors of light. Just as moonlight is a reflection of sunlight, other planets also reflect sunlight. And there are many other planets which cannot be seen by our naked eyes. The demonic influence of the sons of the womb of the deep expanded darkness throughout the universe. This is the bhakti. Om Ajnana Divirandasya Janajana Shalakaya Chakshulmilitam Jena Dasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishwavadaya Krishna Peshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Vrindarini Vishesha Shunyavadi Bhashyati Deshudarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Vivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chapter 15, description of the demigods, description of the kingdom of God. Where the Maitreya is speaking to Vidura. Here the chapters are more like Maitreya asked about in the 11th chapter where Maitreya was asking about calculation of time from the atom. After this, Maitreya Muni say, all the universe are created by the Lord. Then later on, the Brahma is the secondary creator. He created all the living entities, Prajapatis, Saptarishis, all. After creating all that, then from the body of Brahma, the Swayambhuva Manu and a women form, Sutapa, they came from the body of the Brahma. The Brahma asked Swayambhuva Manu to help in creation, to managing the lower planets in middle planetary system. When Swayambhuva Manu started his activities, he saw that the earth is displaced from his position. Then he requested the Lord Brahma, and all devatas are offer the prayer for the Lord Vishnu. Then in 13th chapter, continue that. Okay, Maitreya Muni talks about when the Lord came in the form of Varaha and placed back the earth into the position. When Varaha is lifting the earth, there's a demon named Hiranyaksha come and talk to the Lord to lifting the earth. Then Lord Varaha killed the Hiranyaksha. Connect to the Hiranyaksha. Furthermore, Maitreya Muni talks in the 14th chapter about pregnancy of the Diti in the evening. So in 14th chapter, Maitreya Muni speak about Diti approached Kashyapa Muni for the sexual intercourse in the wrong time, in the evening, when all the Shivaganas are moving everywhere, very inauspicious. In spite of it, Kashyapa's advice to Diti, Diti forced Kashyapa Muni to have sex. In auspicious time, the Diti impregnated. Later on, Kashyapa Muni explains to Diti that because of his mystic power, this is an inauspicious time and there are the 4 reasons the Kashyapa said, because she not cared about the inauspicious time, and she now reasoned to her husband. And she is neglectful to the demigods because of all these reasons. Whatever the womb is improper. So Kashyapa say, in your womb, the 2 child will going to take birth. Two children going to take birth. And these 2 children will be disturbance in the whole world. Not only in this world, there will be disturbance in all the world. So Diti was very sorrowful for her wrong action. Then they requested Kashyapa Muni to forgive her, and she come to her knowledge that her mind, her consciousness is contaminated. Though she prayed to the Lord Shiva, one son will beget a child, then you will have a grandson. That grandson will live the Mahabhagavata, is a great devotee of Lord. So his name will be spread all over the world, and the great sages all follow his footsteps. Such a great son going to born out of these 2 demonic sons what you beget. So, and also Kashyapa said, your 2 sons were demonic. They will be killed by the Lord himself. He come and kill them. So Prabhupada said, generally we think, okay, in ancient times the women are not educated. But here, Diti are well aware of the Vedic rules and regulations, dharma. Because in ancient culture, only the Purusha, the man will go to the education. And husband will live the spiritual master for the wife. So that is the reason Prabhupada says the husband is well trained in the Gurukul so that he able to guide his wife in the dharma according to Vedic injunction. Because there is no any inauspiciousness in Lord's acts. All the Lord's acts are very auspicious. So Diti was in one side happy because her sons became by Supreme Lord Himself, and she is unhappy because her sons are demonic, and those demonic sons will be disturbance to the devotees. Prabhupada very clearly speaks in today's sane man or women can tolerate the non-devotees giving trouble to the devotees. Any cultured man not happy to trouble the servants of the Lord. Diti also very cultured because she is the wife of great sage Kashyapa. She was well versed in religious rules and regulations. So she is thinking, if I give birth to these two demonic child, and they will be trouble to the devatas. So Diti not given birth to these children immediately. She hold her pregnancy for 100 years. So there was yet Maitreya telling Vidura. Diti's hold her pregnancy for 100 years. Reason is that, okay, if they give birth at least for 100 years, the demigods will be, devatas will be untroubled. So, in ancient culture, all people are expert in science. Even today, we not have a science like, okay, we hold your child in the womb for 100 years. The womb. So, when time comes, they have to deliver daily condition, otherwise, child will die. But here, a woman as Diti, she is able to preserve for 100 years, and later on she delivered. So here say, Maitreya Muni says, my dear Vidura, Diti is the wife of sage Kashyapa, could understand that the sons within her womb would be cause of disturbance to the demigod. As such, she is continuously bore the powerful semen of Kashyapa Muni, which was meant to give trouble to the others for 100 years. She ruled for 100 years. Now, Prabhupada says about four. There are two categories of people: atheist and theist, devotees and non-devotees in human. The devotees are called the The non-devotees are called demons and the devotees are called demigods. The Shastra Pramana. Vishnu Bhaje Bhave Daiva Asuraha Viparyeyaha. Whoever worship Lord Vishnu, they are the Devatas Deva. Asuraha, opposite to this, the demons are non-worshipper of the Lord Vishnu, who don't worship Lord Vishnu. They may be worshipping other Devatas, but who are not worshipping the Vishnu very particularly. Such people are, even though they are the devotees of some other Devatas, they are called demonic asuras. In that sense, in Kali Yuga, the maximum are the asuras. So hardly the people will worship Lord Vishnu. The people are the worshipper of the many devatas. The Vedic statement clearly says who not worship the Lord Vishnu are the demons. The Ravana is the worshipper of Lord Shiva. Even the great devotee of Lord Shiva is inimical to Lord Rama, is a demon. Here the Hiranyakashipu is a great devotee of Lord Brahma, but he is inimical to the Lord Hari. So Hiranyakashipu is a demon, even though he is a very great devotee of Lord Brahma. So there are the two categories of people. Worshipper of the Vishnu are the Devatas and non-worshipper of the Vishnu are the demonic. And all good people, cultured people, never ever want to trouble the devotees because devotees are innocent. No, devotees are innocent, and those devotees are be personally protected by the Lord. And sometimes those devotees are also troubled by powerful demonic people. The Diti is the wife of great sage Kashyapa. She is well aware that her sons will be troubled. So she was very careful.
So now the effect of a unwanted pregnancy, condemned pregnancy. So see, in ancient culture, people are very careful about the sanskara, reformation. So if a proper sanskara is not given to the children, and those children will be trouble to the society. So Arjuna is telling in Bhagavadgita also, when Krishna asked him to fight against the Kauravas, Arjuna was reluctant to fight. One of the reasons, if I fight with these people, the people will die in the battlefield, and their wives become the widows. Those widows will be misused by the common people, and there is a pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy will happen. That unwanted pregnancy will be a Varna Shankara, I say, Varna Shankara. There are 4 Varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. All these 4 categories are called cultured. And after the 4th category is Panchamas, we call this uncultured. Up to the Shudras are cultured. Cultured means they know the Vedic rules and regulations. So when an uncultured children come, as the population is increased, they will create a lot of trouble in the society, particularly the religious practices will be very much disturbed. So here, just Diti was holding, or she was impregnated a condemned pregnancy, and that itself is influential, because a powerful demons are there her womb. And here is a Maitreya Muni say, by the force of pregnancy of Diti, the light of the sun and moon are impaired in all the planets, and the demigods of the various planets being disturbed by that force. So because of the contaminated womb, that effect will happen on nature, so that the everywhere, all over the world, darkness has spread, and this cover the moon and sun. Here see, it's cover the moon and sun. That's the reason all the planets will be covered with the darkness, and all the just the this demoniac childs are there in the womb of the mother. That time itself, they're not born. Before morning itself, the whole world become darkened, appear dark, and all the devatas very much disturbed. And because of this, and general practice that, okay, when there is a trouble, the head of the demigods is the Lord Brahma, because he knows the science of this universe. The Lord Brahma knows the science of, because he is a creator. He knows the science of all these. The demigods went and asked the Brahmadev, why this darkness is covering everywhere? So Maitreya is telling to Vidura, so all the devatas went and approached the Brahma. So here says, demigods disturbed by the force asked the creator of the universe, Brahma, what is this expansion of darkness in all directions? They asked Lord Brahma. So purport this, Prabhupada speaks some new thing. So it appears from the verse of Srimad Bhagavatam that the sun is the source of light for all the planets in the universe. So as per the scientists also, in this universe, innumerable planets and stars are there. This agreed by scientists, but the science theory is that within the universes there are many stars like sun, who are those stars also produces light. This is a scientific invention, and here this particular verse disproves this scientific theory about there are many stars like sun. Prabhupada, in the modern scientific theory which states that there are many suns in each universe, is not supported by this verse. There is only one sun to the full universe. One sun gives a light to all the planets throughout the universe. And there is one moon and there is one sun. There is no like how the science says, okay, one of the moon is moving around the earth, and in solar system the moon is there. Then there is many such kind of things in other places may also. Solar system there is a one sun, Similar kind of system, their stars are there. Those stars also have the many planetary systems similarly. May not be the same number. The number may be different. But the source is one. And all the other planets around us, they get the light from. This is a scientific theory. Here it says there is one sun which gives a light to whole world. And some other places also Vedic literature talks about the sun is moving. So sun is moving. The Surya Narayana traveling in a chariot with 7 hours in a particular orbit. All the other planetary system get the light from the Surya Narayana. This is the explanation of the Vedic literature, very clear. And sun is moving. There is a sun is moving. And scientific theory says sun is not moving. The planets are moving, earth is moving. So Prabhupada gives an argument on this. It's only depend on the reference. If you give sun as a reference, sun is a stationary and planets are moving. When you take a earth is a reference, the sun is moving. Like you stand in a station, railway station. It looks like, okay, you are moving and the train is stationary. Even though the train is moving and the one standing outside is stationary. So it's a reference. Now Prabhupada is telling, you are sitting in earth. Why are you taking the reference of the sun? You take reference as where you are there. So the reference you. The sun is moving definitely. So earth is stationary. Because earth, if you take earth is a reference, because you are sitting in earth. So that should give a reference. Why you are giving the sun is a reference. So in that sense, earth is stationary, the sun is moving. So the Vedic literatures are the very perfect science, the advanced science than the other science we are speaking. So also our modern sciences keep on changing from the beginning. Now keep on, the theories are changed and new theories have come. Again those new theories again be changed into some more new theories. So these theories keep on. The Vedic literatures are given by the ultimate source of everything, who is the Lord himself, is a perfect personality. Here in the Bhagavatam is clearly say, so the one sun, one moon to the universe. So here, because of the unwanted pregnancy of the Diti, the whole universe is covered by the darkness. So all the devatas very much fearful. They approached Lord Brahma. What is the reason behind all this darkness? So this particular chapter is description of the kingdom of God. So because this Vidura is explaining, because Vidura is not covered the birth of Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. He not described some other related to other chapters. So Kashyapa, according to the Vidura's questions, Kashyapa is answering. But till now the discussion of the Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu has not come in. So how Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyakashipu, who are these personalities? They are not discussed. So background to that, Maitreya Muni is speaking how the Kumaras are went and they're insulted in the Vaikuntha Loka. And that is a chapter here, the Lord's kingdom of God. The Kumaras will go to the Vaikuntha planet, then where will be insulted by the Jaya and Vijaya. And the next chapter will come the Jaya and Vijaya cursed. So next to this chapter, this is the chapter it talks about the Kumaras, the Narada's instruction to the Kumaras, and the Kumaras will search of the Lord Vishnu and go to the Vaikuntha planet. And what the Vaikuntha planet, that is the description as go on in this. So furthermore, the next verse, the the conversation between the Devatas and the Lord Brahma. So Maitreya is giving the speaking to the Vidura, how the Devatas, what the reason the Devatas went to the Brahma and they inquire from him. The reason. So Devata inquires and Brahma furthermore speak about. So I'll stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srilaprabhupada ki.